Fantastico Disasterpiece Theater.
Ayudante disponibles cabrones.
Okay, any day now. We're just gonna drag this shit out, aren't we? That's how this is gonna work. I hate this freaking time of year. Everything has to be so damn festive. Even Francois being festive. I'd say bum hug to that. You can't get anything done. You have all these stupid obligations. You have to go to all these family gatherings that you don't want to go to when all you really want to do is sleep. And this whole thing being visited by three spirits, it just takes the cake, you know? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this like I do everything else. I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna drink this tiny little bit of Canadian maple syrup that there's a shortage on, by the way. I'm gonna pass the freak out, and then I'm gonna get up, and then this holiday will be one step closer to being over, and then I can be left the hell alone, for sake. La cucaracha, la cucaracha, la 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 la. I know that mouse.
Hello, corpulent one. You're an idiot in life, and now that I'm dead, you're a bigger dipshit than before.
Go away.
Hello, masked moron. The force is strong with this one.
What the hell, man? Why do you think it's fine for you to make Star Wars references, but when I do it, I'm a f***ing nerd?
Because I'm making Star Wars references, not Star Trek ones, you fucking nerd.
You give me shit for both, okay? Why can't you just leave me alone? Alright?
Yeah, well, why can't you just try keto? Now you're messing up this whole Charles Dickens thing I'm going for here, so just shut your fellatio trap and let me get to it.
Are we seriously gonna do this whole freaking Christmas Carol horse shit?
You said to be festive.
I never once, alright, said for you to be anything close to festive. I never said that.
You said, let's bring in the holiday spirit.
I never said it. I didn't say it one time. Alright? So what the hell?
Well, if that must have been the last poor bastard I tormented to his eventual demise.
What?
Never mind. Anyway, Fantastico. Tonight you'll be visited by 3 spirits.
I've been visited by enough freaking spirits to last me 30 freaking years.
Then 3 more won't bother you, so stop interrupting me. It's fucking rude. You'll be visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Why are we doing this? Why? Why do I need to be visited by 3 spirits?
Because that's how the goddamn story goes. So fucking deal with it and stop being a whiny little bitch. Gringoneezer, you've been a douchey little prick. So people are going to come and tell you to fuck off.
Me? You're the one that's always causing all the damn problems around here, not me. If you weren't here, things would be running smoothly.
You have been warned. Kiss my ass.
It's gonna be a really long night, alright? Long night. Come on, Karen. Composure time. Alright. Come on, I can do this. I can get in. Anywho, alright, here we go. Hola, hip cool Fantasticats, and welcome to the 2nd annual Fantastico Disasterpiece Theater freaking Holy Yuletide Christkwanzukah Especial, right? And I know what you're possibly thinking. Shut up, friends. Oh, yeah, he's gone. He's not gonna say anything disparaging because he's dead. I wish. Anywho, you might be thinking, but Fantastico, you've been doing this for 3 years. Why is this only the 2nd Christkwanzukah special and not the 3rd? Well, little Jody, let me just tell you. Last year, Fantastico hit the maple syrup a little too heavy, and then I spent some time in a Tijuana skin bar, okay, for the holidays, so there was no special. But that's not what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to make up for it. So I was planning on doing a double feature, all right? But I know, the thing is I know a lot of us are exhausted from last night, because I knew we had stuff going on last night. So what I've decided to do is I'm only going to hit you with one, all right? But I'll tell you one thing. This movie is a little messed up, and so we should just go ahead and start it up, because, yeah, we should, so we can get moving on tonight. Maybe we can get through it before Francois shows up with his 3 ridiculous spirits. The only spirits I care about are the ones in my liquor cabinet. Anywho, Projector Guy, if you will, please. Projector Guy. Ah, damn it. Where the hell is he? Ah, that's right. He went to Fiji for the holidays. Damn it. The piss. But hey, you know what? It's Christkwanzukah, right? So if you make a wish on Christkwanzukah, something super rad might actually come and help you out. So, but I'm going to need all of you hip, cool, Fantasticats, and I'm going to need all you to help me out here. We have to chant the official Christkwanzukah wish. And make sure you actually do this, because I'm not Zombie from Pee-wee's Playhouse, right? You know, the severed head that was in the box that everyone pretended to repeat after and never did. Which is probably why that show got canceled, and it wasn't because of a theater incident somewhere, but hey, you know, whatever. Help me out, alright? And just help me conjure up this shit, alright? Just help. I'm sorry, Fantasticats, alright? I'm just a little on edge with this whole dumb Christkwanzukah 3 spirits crap. So, anywho, here we go. So just repeat after me, alright? Oh, Christkwanzukah star. Come on, Fantasticats, let's do this shit, alright? I want to see videos on Twitter of you doing it. So let's start over, alright? I need all of you chanting this ridiculousness or it isn't going to work. So here we go. And I'll do it once, and then you can follow along with the bouncing ball. And you know what? You don't even have to follow. We'll just do it one time. Lo-Fi, can you put up do me a solid and throw up the chant up on social media? That would be awesome. That would rule. All right. So here we go. Oh, Christkwanzukah star, lend us your powers. This special only lasts a couple of hours. So get off your ass and give us two because we're already live and the Projector Guy sucks. You need to come through without giving too sparsely, because what we need now is a hero named Darcy. Guys, it totally worked. Darcy's here. Darcy's here. It's a Christkwanzukah freaking miracle. Thanks for helping us out, Darcy. Wow, this is awesome.
Hi, homie. Thanks for having me.
I can't believe that Darcy the Mail Girl has come to bail us out of this mess since the Projector Guy, the regular guy, went to Fiji. Oh, son of a bitch! Not now.
Hello, oh corpulent one.
Oh, God damn it, Francois.
So, I don't get it. Why is there a Christmas narwhal?
Trust me, alright? This kind of stupid. It's just better not to question it. It happens all the damn time around here.
At least it's a cute narwhal. What's with him?
He's your biggest fan, alright? He talks about you all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be well. I'd worry about it a little bit. Just trust me on that one.
Shut up when Darcy is speaking, luchador.
Whatever. Anywho, Projector Darcy, thank you for being here and helping us out. Would you be kind enough to fire up the first reel for 1972's Silent Night, Bloody Night?
You got it.
This is much nicer than the other guy. There's actually competence here. Why can't she always be here?
Because you touch yourself at night.
Eat it.
One last time, I have to see this ground. It's beautiful now, as if nothing had happened here. Soon they will tear down the main house, and then nothing will be left. Nothing. Except what I remember. I grew up in the town nearby, where my father was the mayor, and where this house stood, waiting for me. It was built by Wilfred Butler. We had never seen him, and he never lived at home. Until the day before Christmas in 1950, he finally did come back. For the last time. All of us believed that his death was an accident. No one knew that another person had come to Butler House that Christmas.
As Deputy Coroner of the County of Arlington, State of Massachusetts, I hereby find, upon evidence of an autopsy conducted by the medical examiner of this county, that the deceased, Wilfred Butler, died as a result of burns inflicted accidentally upon himself on his own premises during the afternoon of December 24th, 1950. No further inquiry shall be held over the body of the deceased, and this inquest is officially closed.
After the coroner's inquest, on New Year's Day, they buried Wilfred Butler. There was no one there to mourn him. It was the funeral of a stranger.
I, Wilfred Butler, being of sound mind and body, at least what the world considers sound, do hereby leave my house and its grounds and all personal effects within that house to my only surviving relation, my grandson, Geoffrey Butler. And I solemnly charge him with one duty. Let him leave the house as I left it, standing untouched to remind the world of its inhumanity and cruelty.
For 20 years, that house lay empty, exactly as Wilfred left it. And then, last year, rumors began that it was finally being sold. The newspaper story traveled through the county to a state hospital for the criminally insane. The man who came to sell the house had never seen it. He was a lawyer from the city, just doing a job and enjoying it.
Stop! And look serious, please. Oh, you're hopeless. Oh, look!
Hey, wait, where you going now? The mayor's gonna have a fit, kid.
One more shot.
Come on.
Stay there. I want one together. And smile.
For all the news as it happens, stay tuned to WLIX, your voice of the Northeast. This is Roger Fowler with local stories. First, today's headlines. A warehouse fire still rages in Elizabeth. Police suspect arson. That escaped inmate at Margaretville State Hospital still at large, still hunted by state police. And over in Roxbury, the city passes a controversial housing code.
Well, didn't I tell you? It's beautiful.
Can we see the rest of it?
Honey, that was it. I think the mayor's waiting for me.
My love is such an important man.
Right. Laura always says that.
Darling,
What?
don't be long.
Honey, if you get bored, just look at the view. Sooner or later, that viaduct's gonna take us back home.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Mayor.
Let me introduce you. This is Charlie Toman, who publishes our weekly newspaper, The Patriot.
Mr. Tolman.
And this is Tess Howard.
How do you do?
She operates our switchboard.
Oh, really?
We call her the communications director. And this is Bill Mason,
Mason.
our sheriff. Won't you sit there, Mr. Carter, at the head of the table?
Thank you. I didn't expect to meet you all together. It's quite a reception. All right, let's begin. As you know, I've been retained by Jeffrey Butler. The matter concerns the house that he inherited from his grandfather, Wilfred Butler.
Go on, Mr. Carter.
I believe that you offered to buy the house for my client.
Offered? We begged him. We wrote letters and
That's
we...
enough, Tess.
Well, it's true.
Trouble. It was always trouble.
I can sympathize.
I spent the last 20 years and more driving people away from there. Prowlers, burglars, kids, they're the worst. Chasing for nothing because of that will. That dribble about humanity. No. Inhumanity. What the hell is that, huh?
Yes, well, he was a bitter man.
Hate?
It must have been very hard.
It must have been hate.
That man hated. Well, some people are like that.
The question is, well, do you still want the house?
Are you offering it to us, Mr. Carter?
Exactly.
Why now?
Well, that's Mr. Butler's business, isn't it?
You know we're not rich. Most of us came here during the Depression. But we love this town. It's our home.
And naturally you want to improve it.
Exactly.
My client understands that, and he fully sympathizes, and he's willing to sacrifice the house for $50,000 in cash by noon tomorrow.
That's an awful lot of cash.
It's also an awfully good bargain.
You could go to Wilton. You could go now to the bank.
Am I clearly understood?
All that cash.
Perfect. I'll wait for your answer till tomorrow.
You're spending the night here?
Yes.
May I ask where?
At the Butler house.
We could put you up at the motel as our guest.
No, the house is fine.
The Paradise Motel.
That's very kind of you, but I'm meeting Mr. Butler about some personal items.
You'll want a phone. I can reconnect the line.
Don't trouble, please.
No trouble. You'll need a phone.
Don't want to be stuck out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've convinced me. Thank you.
By the way, have you known Mr. Butler a long time?
No, I've never met him. He called me and asked me if I'd handle this for him. I said yes. He had the key delivered to my office. Mr. Mayor, Sheriff, Mr. Tolman, Miss Howard, see you all tomorrow. In fact, I'm looking forward to it.
Slick, really slick. He's a big lawyer, Bill. You've got to expect that. Don't tell me about lawyers.
Oh, you see the way he looked at us? You see his clothes?
He's doing his job. Just don't tell me about lawyers. You know what I'd like to see? Two of them like that when talking to each other. Neither one of them would know what to believe.
I love you, too. Only when I get home, I'm going to have a nice surprise for you. No, I can't tell you what it is now. It wouldn't be a surprise, now would it? No, I can't come home now, but it'll be very soon. Very soon. Honey, of course I miss you. Yes, I miss Mommy, too. Laura, how are you, kid? Look, I'll call tomorrow. No, I want to call. I want to talk to Jenny. Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I'm having a fine time. Well, same to you, darling. What do you mean, hostile?
I was wondering, if we get it, what then?
Tear it down.
Okay. I'd better get going. Do me a favor, Tess. Call Diane, tell her I'm going to Wilton, and I'll be back late.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Butler wasn't kidding. Nobody's lived here for years.
That would be such a waste.
It's his grandfather's monument. You know, there's a caretaker who keeps this place just the way he left it.
What kind of monument is this?
Well, that's the trouble. Nobody remembers anymore.
That's what usually happens in America.
I remember this. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I'm his own. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there.
You're not serious.
I used to hear that at funerals.
At funerals?
Yes. When I was a kid in Chipley, Georgia. There was also a Chipley, Florida. But they have both been subsequently eradicated from the map. None other has ever known.
This flick, all right, it's like a boring Twin Peaks or something, right? You don't get a quirky FBI agent, right? You don't get a log lady or anything like that. Instead, you get John Carradine, right? And the captain from Under Siege, Patrick O'Neill, playing an adultering lawyer. Is adultering a word? Oh, he's an adulterer lawyer, all right? But by the way, you might actually recognize Patrick O'Neill from the movie The Stuff, right? He played a character in it named Fletcher. And so, but I personally know him more from Under Siege.
That's because you like to watch shit. That fact should be crystal fucking clear after 3 seasons of your mediocrity.
So you can already shut the hell up, alright? But before you do, like Darcy said, what the hell is with the narwhal?
I'm the ghost of Christkwanzukah past, you imbecile.
So the ghost of Christkwanzukah past is a narwhal?
Hey, don't look at me. This is your fever dream hallucination, not mine.
I am not hallucinating, alright? So I'm just supposed to accept this because you say so.
Indeed.
I've never heard of a Christkwanzukah narwhal before. Dude, okay, you're not the ghost of Christkwanzukah past, alright? You just jumped into another inanimate object, like you always do.
How many times must I explain this before it sinks into your concussed marshmallow cream brain? It's a goddamned vessel.
Honestly, object, vessel, I could give 2 alright? I don't care. Fine, whatever. It's a vessel, alright? Just go away now so I can hang out with Projector Darcy and she and I can continue the night's festivities and get things moving along.
I can't.
Why the hell not?
Because I have to teach you about your past pathetic excuse for an existence.
And how, pray tell, are you supposed to do that?
Did you just say, pray tell? Wow, I'm gone for a couple of days and you attempt to gain a sense of prominence. Looks like I'm gonna have to knock you down a couple of pegs.
What else is new?
Oh, don't believe I can. Fine. Well, let's go back to the time when you were 7 and your father got stuck in the chimney and died trying to bring you presents.
What? That wasn't me. That was from Gremlins, alright? Do I look like Phoebe Cates to you?
Well, you do have a bigger rack.
Dude. Screw you, man.
Yuck, no thank you. Just do yourself and Habitat for Humanity a favor this year and stay away from the gingerbread houses.
What the dude?
Oh, and of course, we can't let you forget about the time you were 17 and dressed your Goldberg action figure up like Santa Claus with a He-Man axe. Then you pulled off all of your niece's Barbie doll's appendages and poured red food coloring and corn syrup all over them for her to discover the next day.
I remember that. That shit was funny.
Yes. Well, it wasn't your niece. She's afraid of both Barbies and Goldberg now. Although, that is both clever and hysterical. So the Dark Lord says he'll let that one slide because it amuses him.
Can we get back to the damn movie now?
Oh, by all means.
So, okay. Sorry, Fantasticats. So listen, alright? Silent Night, Bloody Night isn't the greatest movie in the world by any means, alright? But it's pretty tolerable if you have the patience for it, alright?
You must be joking.
It's not that bad. You know, the plot is a little out there, but it's understandable, okay? It's not like the movie's complete garbage or anything.
For the love of the Dark Lord, Oscar the Grouch lives in less refuse.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, with that last story, it would have been a decent segue if you had shown Santa's sleigh tonight.
You should have totally played Santa's sleigh.
See? The horror angel hath risen from the abyssal plane and agrees.
Alright, well, I can only show what I'm allowed to show, alright? So, we're stuck with this, okay? I tried to do a different movie. It didn't work.
I thought you liked this film.
I like other Christmas movies much more than this one, alright? Silent Night, Bloody Night is tolerable, though, but it's not in my top 20 films of all time, alright? Christmas movies, it's not.
Silent Night, Bloody Night works for me.
Yeah, Fantastico. Quit bitching. Darcy says it works for her.
You were the one bitching earlier about the movie. Now you agree because she says so? No offense, Darcy. being a sucker.
Yes, well, I suppose it's time for me to leave. Remember, you'll be visited next by the ghost of Christmas present.
Fine, I guess we'll see you again in a few then, Francois. Anywho, now that the bum hug is gone for a few minutes, alright? Darcy, if you could do me a solid and throw on the next reel of Silent Night, Bloody Night, we can continue, and I can go take some Percocets with some absinthe.
You got it.
The only thing open was a delicatessen, so I brought you pastrami, salami, potato salad, macaroni, everything you like.
I'll have bologna. And macaroni. No, some of that potato salad. Did you pick the wine, too?
The delicatessen man took a personal interest in its selection.
Oh, well, we got lucky again. That's early 1970. That's hard to come by.
Can I have some, too?
Of course you may.
Thank you. It must have been wonderful.
What?
The people who lived here. They must have had a wonderful life.
Well, I hope they did. Wilfred Butler must have believed in something. Look at that stone fireplace, parquet floor, the mahogany, this table. And you probably think this place is made of wood, right?
Well...
Wrong. You know what his grandson told me? Underneath that wood, there's 2 feet of stone. The foundation is 8 bricks wide. Now, someday they're going to come in here and they're going to tear this place down and they're going to build little tract houses all over this property on quarter-acre and half-acre lots. And that bulldozer's going to come up that hill toward this house. And it's going to get the surprise of its life. They built a kingdom out here. Only nobody's left.
No? Butler has a grandson.
No. He's probably like the rest of us. Wants money. You know, he's asking $50,000 cash for this place, and if he only wait, he can get at least $250,000. But he won't take his time. So he'll get screwed.
Do you want to go upstairs now?
Soon. You know, one of the great pleasures in life is the pleasure of anticipating pleasure. Isn't it?
We are very close now, aren't we?
Sure, honey. Very close.
I don't see any beds yet.
Well, keep looking, honey. Butler said the place is furnished. It's furnished.
Anything doing?
No, sir. But look at this.
More football, huh?
Look how they smeared that quarterback. Look at his arm.
Got no time now. Protest. How about that telephone up at the Butler house? Is it working? Well, try it now. I'll wait.
Hello? Oh, yes, Miss Howard. Yeah, the phone's working fine. Very nice of you to call. Thank you. Good night. Honey, I'm going down to the car to get some cigarettes. Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Don't get lonely.
No. get you cigarettes?
Yes, I did.
May I have one?
Sure. No, it's the most amazing things. These cigarettes come in these very small packages these days.
Oh, that's for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
Oh, no. Our Christmas is day after tomorrow.
Is that an order?
Yes, ma'am, that's an order.
Bill, someone's calling from Butler House.
Okay, put him on.
Go ahead now.
Mr. Carter?
I'm not Carter.
Who is this?
The honor.
Butler.
I'm worried, Sheriff. Carter's not here.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
I can't. I'm sick. Can you come here?
What is it? What's wrong?
His car's here, but he's gone. Won't you come?
Okay. Now you stay put in that house.
I'll wait for you. Please, hurry. I'm afraid.
Now take it easy. I'm coming.
Mr. Butler, are you done?
Tess, I have come back.
What's that?
Tess, I want to see you again.
Hello? Who is this?
You know me, Tess. It's Mary Ann. Tell the mayor. Tell them all. I'm waiting in my father's house. Tess. It's so lonesome here. Don't be long.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
God, where is everybody?
Hello?
Oh, Maggie, thank goodness.
What is it, Tess?
Something's come up. Something urgent. Can you start early?
Oh, honey, I'm watching TV.
Maggie Daly, you get yourself over here.
What is it?
Just get moving, Maggie. Just please hurry.
Come in. It's open. Okay, mister, that's far enough. What do you want here?
Mayor,
Try again. My father's not home. And don't move.
you want me to put my hands up?
No. Just stay there. What are you staring at?
I seem to remember you from the road.
That's why I'm holding a gun. You scare me.
Well, that makes sense.
Thanks.
Does everybody carry one here?
You can ask the sheriff when he gets here. I'll call him.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the sheriff's office is empty.
How do you know?
I was just there.
Who are you?
Jeffrey Butler.
Oh, you're the one who's selling the house.
Yes.
Have you any ID?
Come on.
Don't laugh at me. I want your ID. Some maniac escaped from Margaretville.
Okay.
Put it on the table. Now go back. California license. Lucky you.
Would you like to see my maniac card from the asylum? They give you one when you escape. There's a big scarlet M on it so people won't get confused.
Okay. Look, I'm sorry about the gun. My father's in Wilton getting your money.
All I want to do is to get into my house.
The sheriff's deputy might have a key. He's about the only one I know of.
Well, where's he?
You go down the road about 1.5 miles till you come to a white house with a white fence, and then you can't miss it.
Thanks.
That's okay.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
If I don't call back in an hour... What? Call the mayor or Mr. Tone and nobody else. Promise me you'll do that.
Well, sure.
Mark it down, honey, so you'll have it.
Sheriff to 301. I'm heading west on Route 5 to Butler House. You'll hear from me. What the hell? What's that light out there?
Stupid shortage. All right, well then, there goes the sheriff, right? And you see Patrick O'Neill and his mistress, man, they got up, right? And that was pretty messed up for it's not as bad as today's standards, but for 1972, man, that was pretty gross, right? Anyway, a couple little tidbits about this flick, right? I mentioned that John Carradine and Patrick O'Neill were in this, but here's something that's a little more mutant-esque, okay? This movie was produced by Uncle Lloydie himself, Lloyd Kaufman. And I think, and I'm not sure, but I think this was pre-Troma. If I got the dates right, he was only about 28 when he produced this, so that's kind of neat. And another interesting observation I've made based on some of the research I've done into this movie is that this movie starred quite a few artsy cats, right? Most of the members of this were from the Warhol camp, right? And I'm assuming that this flick now, it would kind of be an equivalent of the A24 movies, you know? But the reason why I'm getting off on a tangent, but anyway, this movie also has Mary Warrenov in it, and most of you would maybe recognize her from House of the Devil. She was Tom Noonan's wife in that weird, crazy house. So...
And now he's a Krampus?
I have to tell you, Darcy, okay, like, I just show up and try to do my job, right? It's like a freaking circus around here.
I am the ghost of Christkwanzukah present.
Yeah, okay, I know the flippin' story. Alright? Just bring it, you little a-hole.
Don't tempt me.
Seriously, just give me your best shot again, alright? I'm so numb to your freaking bullshit now.
Okay then. The ghost of Christkwanzukah present says that presently you're a goddamned overweight, overhyped, overly decorated, overly ridiculous, and overly respected piece of fecal matter.
Wow. Ouch.
Hey, you asked for it.
Okay, so I get it now, but why a Krampus or a Krampus? I don't know how you say it. I mean, it makes more sense. It makes more sense than a damn narwhal, but still, like, why now a Krampus or Krampus?
Would you prefer this?
What? I don't get it. Why are you the box art for the movie Krampus now? I'm just going to switch back and forth, say Krampus and Krampus, because I really don't know. I think it's Krampus, but people say that's wrong. I don't know. But yeah, why Corinthus?
Because just like you, I have to work with what I got. And what I got is a rotund imbecile. So you get what you get.
You know what? Never mind. Just let's get back to it, all right?
I don't want to.
Dude, we still have a lot of nonsensical plot points to get through here. You know, we got to get through this movie like at a certain pace, or the stuff that happens before just doesn't work.
We're not going back to the movie until Projector Darcy says it's time to get back to the movie.
This is so messed up. I really need to screen my appearances.
Yeah, I say that every week that I'm here. Every week.
But it's your show.
You know, this hasn't been my show in 2 years, all right? He pushes everything in 100 directions, and then everything goes to hell. My life is hell.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
By the way, Ghost of Christkwanzukah present, this whole iteration that you've chosen here is dumb. It's dumb and wasteful, and what the hell's the point?
To make you ask dumbass questions, oh master of the masked rotund.
Whatever. Anywho, Projector Darcy, would you be a saint and start up the next reel, please?
You got it.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you find the deputy?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh. I was thinking, isn't your lawyer supposed to be at the house?
The door was locked. His car was there, so I borrowed it.
You mean you stole a car?
Yeah. Keeping it warm.
What if he needs it?
Let him find me. Who's coming to dinner?
Oh, Daddy. We always have dinner every Thursday. Do you want something?
No, I ate Paradise Motel.
Yeah, I know. It's awful. What about a drink?
Yeah.
It's cheap bourbon, but that's a big favorite around here. Do you want ice?
No, straight.
You look tired.
I am tired.
Well, here's to a fast dollar.
Cheers.
Why did you decide to sell the house?
Needed the cash.
After all these years?
I need it now.
Huh. What's it like on the inside? You know, I've never seen the inside. When I was a child, my father told me to stay away from it, or something terrible might happen. Sort of like a haunted house.
I haven't seen it either.
You're going to sell it and you've never seen it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's too bad. It's about the only place to see around here. Oh, I forgot. Someone keeps calling with a message for my father. She says that she's waiting at your house. In the reception room.
What woman is waiting in my house in the reception room?
Oh, I don't know. It's not a voice that I know.
I better go out there.
Can I come too?
What for?
I'm pushy. I suppose you'll be going back to California soon. California. You said you lived there, remember?
No, I'll be traveling.
Jeff, look. It's the sheriff's car. There's a light. Look at that tombstone. Pretty cheerful.
Who bears the cross shall wear the crown. Wilfred Butler. My grandfather.
Oh.
Someone left their sunglasses in the snow.
They're the sheriff's.
My lawyer's missing. So is the sheriff. You get strange phone calls. And now someone's fascinated by my grandfather's grave.
Let's get out of here.
You still want to go to my house?
Yes. But I don't want to go alone.
Listen.
I'm not nervous.
Well, of course you're not.
Oh, it's the cold. I'm shaking from it. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
We'll get help in town. It's 10 minutes drive.
Night, Mr. Tolman. Have a nice holiday.
Deputy's not here, but Tolman is.
Who's Tolman?
Come on, you'll see. Mr. Tolman, wait. No, please, I have to talk to you. I'm sorry. This is Jeffrey Butler. He's the one who's selling the house. He can't get inside the place. And my father's gone to Wilton. So we wondered...
Anything wrong?
He'll tell us. Tess has gone to his house.
Why would she go there?
I don't know. Anyway, she won't get in. You say it's locked. He says she hates the place.
Would you like to drive there? Diana could stay here, lock herself in.
I need a key.
this isn't my house. It's Tess's.
Well, Tess isn't here. Are you satisfied? She must have gone to my place. Well, why wouldn't she go there? She hates it. Maybe she went to see the woman who's there. Someone called the mayor's house before. Said she'd be waiting. What is it?
Hello, Jeff? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm Diane Adams. I spoke to you before.
Bring your father to the house. This is Marianne. Tell him I have the diary. I'm waiting.
Who are you?
He'll know. Christmas Eve, 1935.
Hello? Hello?
Sheriff, I saw your car. Bill? Is that you?
The person on the telephone said 1935, Christmas Eve. But that's not the beginning. In 1927, Butler House was restored by Wilfred Butler. After that, I find social notes, parties, nothing special. Then, in 1930, Butler's wife, Catherine, dies of tuberculosis. In August 1933, it starts. Wilfred Butler's daughter is cruelly attacked and raped. Her name is Mary Ann, the same name as the caller who left those messages tonight. She's 15 then. On May 2nd, 1934, Mary Ann Butler gives birth to a son, Jeffrey Butler. Jeff. Early in 1935, Butler House is turned over to a Dr. Robinson as an asylum for mental patients. And then Butler goes on to say that he has committed his own daughter. Mary Ann will live at the asylum. There's no end to this story. It's been carefully cut out of all the papers. Why would Toman do that? You scared me. What happened?
What happened is, Tess has 40 bird cages. Toman is hysterical. Everybody's at my house but me. It's cold outside and you forgot to lock the door.
Joe, how old are you?
How old am I? You mean, how many years have I lived?
No. There's a lot in the paper about your family.
I don't want to talk about my family.
Wait a minute. There's a woman calling, and she says her name is Mary Ann. That was your mother's name, wasn't it?
My mother died in childbirth. That's when I started traveling.
It's not what the papers say.
What's your point?
I just thought that you should read something for your own good.
Nothing you could tell me about my past or future would be for my own good. Where is the paper?
It's on the table.
It's so stupid to lie. I missed the whole event.
Jeff, maybe your mother's still alive. Maybe she's waiting for you at the house.
I don't know. Come on. No more side trips. Let's go out there.
He's dead. His hands. Somebody cut off his hands.
You killed him. You killed Tolman.
He's asking for help.
You killed him.
Get in the car. Butler House.
The keys. He took them.
Yes, what?
This is Marianne Butler. I'm calling from my house. Won't you come over here, Mr. Mayor? We're having a reunion. Everyone's here, even your daughter.
What the hell is happening now? Why the hell is it snowing in here?
I'm just trying to keep it festive.
Again, no one asked you to be festive, alright?
Here, try to catch a snowflake on your tongue. You'll feel better.
Hell no.
Why the hell not?
Dude, alright, this shit here, this isn't even close to being natural, eh?
Sure it is.
No, alright, it's snowing inside of my compound.
So?
So does it usually snow indoors?
Come on, show some holiday spirit and try to catch snowflakes on your tongue.
Alright, if I do it, will you shut the f*** up for like 5 minutes? Please?
No, probably not, but at least I'll leave you alone about it.
Oh! What the f, man? Alright, this is sulfur. It's hot sulfur. Yeah.
Of course it's sulfur, you corpulent moron. I'm a demon and I...
Yeah, I get it. Rain sulfur. I get it. Yeah, but this isn't Sodom and Gomorrah, alright? So, would you please shut this down before you burn my rug and my wife comes in here and murders both of us?
Oh, damn. Yeah, she's scary.
Yeah, I live in constant fear.
Sometimes I just want to cut you some slack. But she's just so goddamn adorable when she explains to you her methods of how she's going to kill you and dispose of your body. But still, yeah, bad Fantastico's crazy wife. Bad.
We love you. Anywho, could you make it stop raining sulfur now?
Yes. Yes, I will. Happy Christkwanzukah, you poor bastard.
Thank you.
I love you, and I'm gonna throw you down a dry well.
That's nice, sweetheart. Thank you.
Yes, Sue. I'm going to go.
Don't leave me now.
Well, I'm being called back to the spirit realm. I don't want her throwing me down a dry well.
Yeah, go ahead and run. Pansy. Anywho, enough of this ridiculousness, alright? It's time for the weird-ass yet slightly satisfying conclusion of Silent Night, Deadly Night, alright? Or Silent Night, Bloody Night. Why the f*** would I say? I wish I was playing Silent Night, Deadly Night. Anyway, Projector Darcy, would you please throw on the final reel?
You got it.
It's like going to be redundant and say, could you please throw on the final reel, please? But I guess she's here helping, so please twice is good.
I write this knowing that no one shall ever see it. Not my beloved daughter, or even my grandson, Jeffrey. I write for myself in the hope of forgiveness, if that is still possible. And I write for you, Marianne, whose youth and innocence I have destroyed. By 1935, the doctors had treated my daughter for a year. I had believed they could cure her. The child, Jeffrey, was taken from us and sent to California. I turned my house into an asylum. I brought doctors to live there. I welcomed other patients. Eustace. All of it. I remembered what she had been. There was never a lovelier, happier child.
toast? Doctor, please.
By Christmas of the first year, I knew that I must act, not for myself, but for my helpless child.
Led him to create this institution. Our friend...
I had no plan. All I knew was that I must take her from these men with their promises, their lies.
Shall we? For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
I knew that they would gorge themselves into a stupor that afternoon. It was their celebration. I expected no less. Since they had come into my house, they had acted as if they owned it. They had behaved like poor relations, half guilty, but finally unable to control their appetites. After dinner, they danced and drank as they usually did. All the time, Robinson would smile and reassure me. They expected me to believe, because I had no choice. Wilfred, trust me. He really believed Marianne would be well. He saw a light. There is a light at the end of a long tunnel.
Believe me. There is a light at the end of a long tunnel.
Stay here, Doctor. I'll get more champagne. He was ready. I knew it. Drunk and fat and full of his own importance. I left then. My cruelty to Marianne was inhuman. I know that. I had loved her. I had fathered our child, Jeffrey. I had brought her to this. But I swear that on that afternoon, all I wanted was to save my child. My hope was to get her away from that house. But also, I wanted to set free those other wretches who had so long been abused by the doctors. I knew what they might do if these inmates were freed. And this is my guilt. I knew, and still I freed them. started for the house. I went to get our car to take Marianne away. I do not know exactly when she slipped away from me. I assume that when they saw her in the dining room, the inmates believed her to be part of that household which they hated. And so, they killed her. Later, there was a celebration. And then most of the inmates fled. I don't know where. But I shall never forget what they did to my child. Since that Christmas, I have lived in prisons and asylums. Lived anonymously, as an animal. I have wandered in bitterness until all seasons have become as one. And that is a season of vengeance.
Jeff. Jeff.
Wilfred Butler is still alive. This is still his house.
Your grandfather died in 1950. He was burned to death in this house.
My grandfather poured gasoline over a squatter he found here. The town wanted to believe he was dead. They still do. This house was an asylum. There was a massacre by the inmates. Tess, Tolman, the sheriff. Your father.
No.
All inmates. They killed my mother in this room.
Who's that? Who's there?
Daddy? Daddy?
Diane?
Jeff? Jeff? No. No. Jeff, why? Why?
Marianne. Don't run away. Don't. I'm your father. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. Please. It's all right. I won't hurt you. I need you. I want to see you. I waited for you.
I spent that night weeping. By morning, there were no more tears. I know that my father and Jeffrey both thought they were shooting at killers, but they were simply the last victims in that house of victims. And now, a year later, they will tear down Wilfred Butler's monument. But they can never destroy my memories of what happened here.
See, Fantasticats, that one wasn't too bad, alright? It's a pretty okay Christkwanzukah horror flick for the regular rotation. I guess Projector Darcy was right.
Yes, well, Fantastico, Darcy knows her stuff. Can we just have her as our permanent host?
Hey, I love having Projector Darcy here as much as you do, but...
And she would look way better than you do in a lucha mask.
I totally rock one of those masks.
She totally would. Anywho, Fantasticats, don't you love it in a movie when you have no idea what the hell's going on, so you get spoon-fed like 20 minutes of exposition through a documentary-style segment that would make even Ken Burns want to beat himself in the head with a ratchet?
No one knows who Ken Burns is, you stupid luchador. But anyway, ratchet to the head, that can be arranged.
For the love of freaking... We're still doing this? I'm alright, Francois. Would you just come back as whatever stupid thing that you have planned so we can get this over with? Yeah, so, it's okay. I'm just gonna go now. Doodle-doo.
Did you miss me? I'm back, oh corpulent of corpulence.
Did that piñata just reconstruct itself?
Yes, that's right. I'm back, baby.
I hate my life.
Don't say that.
Oh, no, don't worry about him. It's fine. I hate his life as well.
It's the season for togetherness. Because, I mean, you just put yourself back together. We can all enjoy the rest of the Christmas special together with each and every single Fantasticat.
Okay, so Projector Darcy, I totally appreciate your positivity, okay? But he's been trying to take my soul for like the last 2 years. He'd probably take yours too if he wasn't so in awe of your presence.
Oh, wow. You are not a very nice piñata.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
Hey, piñata.
Yes?
Do you promise to be nice to Fantastico for the holiday?
Well, since you're the one asking, most definitely.
Will you stop trying to tick Francois off for the holidays?
I guess. I mean, will this count as your Christmas present? Because I gotta tell you, the network pays me in pretzels and beer.
Sure. Works for me. We also get paid in pretzels and beer, FYI. Actually, for me, it's pretzels and Red Bull. But anyway.
You cheapskate. Oh, I mean, Fantastico is great. Yes, he's absolutely the best. This hurts me on the inside.
Francois is my favorite person. Anywho, Fantasticats, thanks for joining us tonight for the second annual Fantastico Disasterpiece Theater Christkwanzukah special. For Francois,
I can speak for myself, amazingly not corpulent luchador. Happy Christkwanzukah, or whatever you people celebrate up in this bitch.
Okay then. Thank you to Darcy the Mail Girl for joining us and helping us on the projector tonight. Everyone, have a great holiday season, okay? And we'll see you next time on Fantastico Disasterpiece Theater.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever been a part of. Thanks for having me.
Well, yeah, but you're welcome back anytime. Having you on the show is the best Christkwanzukah present ever.
Aw, take care, everyone.
Don't forget to tell them to subscribe to your channel, or I'll have carnivorous earwigs eat your brains, and then I'll feed your remains to the pigs, because they'll eat the bones, and there will be no evidence.
So yeah, for the love of Cristo, subscribe to the Better Than Nothing YouTube channel, please, please.
Yeah, he's really not joking. She'll do it.
So for Darcy the Mail Girl, for Francois, myself, and my homicidal, luchacidal...
Well, when you say it like that, she sounds like a hot female Sabu.
You're right, but I think it would be safer to let Sabu throw me through another barbed wire wrap table than to cross her. So yeah, I gotta go. We'll see you next month for the next special. Have a happy and safe Christkwanzukah. I hope that I was able to... I know this was kind of like, you know, we're getting out of character here, Francois, but I hope that we brought some joy to your lives. I hope that we brought joy to your lives for one night. And, like I said, if you check it out, there's more stuff posted, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So everybody, once again, have a very safe Christkwanzukah and a happy new year, all right? We love you guys. Take care.